Elektra is a character from Marvel Comics who was first introduced in 1981 in the comic book series Daredevil. Created by Frank Miller, Elektra is a highly skilled assassin with deadly accuracy and martial arts abilities. She has been both an ally and adversary of the superhero Daredevil, and has also appeared in other Marvel properties including The Avengers and The Defenders. In 2005, the character was given her own standalone film entitled Elektra, which starred Jennifer Garner in the titular role. The film was directed by Rob Bowman and produced by 20th Century Fox. The story of Elektra begins with her training under a powerful ninja clan known as the Hand. Her father was an American diplomat who was killed during a terrorist attack when she was young, and she was subsequently taken in by the Hand, who trained her to become a deadly assassin. After completing her training, Elektra sets out on her own and begins working as a mercenary for hire. However, she is eventually hired to kill a man named Mark Miller and his daughter Abby. Elektra finds herself drawn to Abby and decides to protect her from the other assassins who are pursuing them. The 2005 adaptation of Elektra is loosely based on the comic book storyline The Elektra Saga. However, the film takes some creative liberties with the character and her mythology. In the film, Elektra is shown to have a heightened sense of empathy and emotional vulnerability, which was not as prominently featured in the comics. Additionally, introducing some supernatural elements to the story, including a group of powerful martial artists known as the Hand, who are able to control elements like fire and water. Despite mixed reviews from critics, it was somewhat influential to modern culture, particularly in the realm of female-led superhero films. At the time of its release, there were very few superhero movies that centered on female characters. Elektra was seen as a step forward for representation in the genre, even if the film itself was not well received. In the years since its release, Elektra has become something of a cult classic among fans of the character and a symbol of the potential for female-led superhero stories. The success of recent films like Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel has only further solidified the appeal of seeing women in heroic roles on the big screen. While Elektra may not have been the critical darling that some had hoped for, there is no denying that the character has had an impact on the way that audiences view female superheroes. In addition to its impact on representation in the genre, the 2005 film also showcased the talents of its star, Jennifer Garner. Garner had previously starred in the hit TV series Alias, which featured her as a spy with similar combat abilities to Elektra. Her performance was praised for its physicality and emotional depth, and helped to solidify her status as an action star. Garner went on to star in other high-profile action movies like The Kingdom and Peppermint, and has remained a beloved figure in pop culture. Overall, Elektra may not go down as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time, but it did have an impact on modern culture. Its representation of a female superhero was a step forward for the genre, and its star, Jennifer Garner, became a symbol of female empowerment in Hollywood. While there have been other, arguably more successful, female-led superhero films since then, the legacy of Elektra lives on as a reminder of the potential that exists for more diverse and inclusive stories in the genre.